Hi everyone, I'm Susan and welcome to Studio SG, where every design is excellent, elevated, and exciting. I'm in my garage right now because I have just packed up all of the shimmer wall that I threw in here and I put it in my car and I am ready to go down to my brand new storage unit. To God be the glory. Great things He has done. Before I get into all of what is going to happen today, I want to invite those of you who have not already done so to subscribe to this channel, y'all. Okay? I know the content has been a blessing to so many, and I know this because y'all have shared it. And so now I'm just encouraging everybody to come on in and be a part of this. If you haven't done so, hit that bell so that every time I create new content and upload it, you have access to it. So, to those of you who have already subscribed, thank you, y'all. Thank you. So thank you guys so much for pushing me closer and closer every day to where I want to be, to where I need to be. That being said, I am in my garage, like I told you, and looking out the window, you can see how bright and sunny and beautiful a day God has gifted us with. So that's going to be instrumental because the storage unit that I currently have does not have a lighting, it just doesn't have lighting in it. So because of that, I'm going to need all the sunlight funneling through the main door to my unit to provide that light so that you guys can see what my actual storage unit looks like inside. It's not big. The facility is huge, but my unit is small. So right now it has a 5-foot by 10-foot footprint. That's perfectly fine for my floor space. Spatially, that works for me. But the vertical space, it is literally 11 feet tall or 11 feet high. So I've got a lot of vertical space. And if you know of, and I'm begging you, if you guys know of a way for me to actually take advantage of all that vertical space, that would be great. So I know that I need shelving, right? And I know I can get tall shelving, but certainly not up to 11 feet or even 8 feet. So I'm really wanting a solution to utilize all of that vertical space for things that I don't necessarily need access to all the time, but it definitely needs a home. So if you can help me organize my storage unit, thank you in advance. Any advice you can give me would be great. All right, so listen, guys, my car, it's filled. The front seat, it's full. The back seat, completely filled. My trunk can't hold nothing else in it. So I'm going to take you guys on the ride with me. It's about 5 minutes from my house, which I am so grateful to God for, because let me tell you, anything further away than that, I'd be like, okay, you know what? But it makes it easy, right? So if I need to just grab something real quick, it's right there. And it's in the heart of town, so I'm very excited about that too. So guys, y'all getting ready to go with me in the car. But before I take off, I'm going to show you what my car currently looks like. All right, and then I'll talk to you the whole way there so that we can at least catch up, because it's been a minute. It's been at least 2 weeks since I've seen y'all. So get ready to go with me. Let's head out. Guys, look at my car. Look in my car. All right, so front seat, I had to push it all the way up because this is the black shimmer wall that I have in front here. I hope I'm aiming this camera just right. Y'all see the back? Yeah, that right there. So you see that it should say blue shimmer wall on that box right there. And then I've got purple in the back. That colorful box is the blue one. That's the purple shimmer wall right there. Just a bunch of colors. They go down to the floor. It's just a lot. My trunk has a ton also. Well, I shouldn't say a ton. It's actually not that bad. But the trunk has quite a bit as well. So I've got my red shimmer wall in here, and this is hot pink. This is red. Back here, this is, oh, that's weird. This says blue. Okay. Then inside shouldn't also be blue. But anyway, and then this is my handy dandy trusty little cart to help me pull everything out and take it to my unit. All right, so listen, I'm getting in my car and we'll talk all the way. I'll see you in just a few. All right, guys, I'm in my car and I'm heading to the storage facility, and I am really hoping that I don't have to encounter too much traffic, but like I said, it's only 5 minutes out from my house. So even traffic in 5 minutes of a journey shouldn't be too bad. Sorry about that. I am like literally trying to hold this while talking to y'all, because how about I still have not gotten myself one of those mounts, one of those dashboard mounts for my phone, because I'm not big on like, I'm not big on doing a whole lot of, you know, video recording or all that other stuff from my car. I mean, this is a new life for me. I'm not used to all of that. You know, I did event designing I've been doing it, I should say, for quite a while, quite a long time. My first event was when I was 17 years old, and I'm not 17 by any means anymore. So I've been doing this for double-digit years, over 30. And so it's been a long time. Needless to say, the only reason that I've actually even started this channel is because of the fact that I finally decided, I started talking to God. I was like, okay, look, I'm doing this stuff for friends, for family, for free, essentially. All these, you know, amazing setups and designs and events and so on. And I'm not really benefiting from it outside of making other people really happy, and I guess making myself temporarily happy. You see how stuff is just shifting back here? You know, just kind of doing what I love to do, but not really getting paid for it. And so I decided that I needed to start planning for my future life, right? So I'm not planning on being in the industry where I am right now, or even doing that particular job that I'm not going to be doing that forever and a day. And so I want to be able to make money doing what I love. And I want to be able to create experiences for people. And that was the whole point of it. So now that I have this brand new YouTube channel, which is only about, I think it's 5 months old, maybe 4 months old, 5 months old. Yeah, so now I have to start thinking about recording as I'm driving and things like that, because I want to be able to take you on these little excursions with me. So I have, like I said, a bunch of shimmer wall in my car right now. And I think over time, I have accrued anywhere between 11 to 13 different colors. So let me tell you what happened recently, right? Recently, there was this seller on Temu that was selling his very, very last box of shimmer wall, and it was labeled as rose gold. He was selling the very last box for like 15 bucks, 24 count box, right? Which is massive, because without even doing the math in my head, all I know is that it's far less than $1 per shimmer wall panel, which is very, very rare. You don't normally see that kind of pricing anywhere. You go on Temu, if you go on to eFavorMart or wherever, Amazon as well, you will definitely see shimmer wall selling for $2 or more per panel. So to see it at $15 for a 24 panel set, that was amazing. So I grabbed it, right? And it said rose gold. And I was like, okay, I don't actually need any more rose gold, because I have a lot of rose gold shimmer wall already in my inventory. But I bought this one because the deal was too good to pass up. So I was like, well, I might as well just spend 15 bucks. I mean, I can spend that at McDonald's, right? On a meal that doesn't even satisfy you. So I said, well, let me get the box. And I did. And when it came and I opened it, it was not rose gold. To my very, very happy surprise, the color is actually copper. Copper, I'm trying to tell you, copper. It is stunning, okay? I showed my girls that this morning. I was like, they were like, no, mama, that's rose gold. I said, it is not. So I opened up a box of rose gold. I showed them what that looks like. I pulled out the light gold shimmer wall as well. And then the golden shimmer wall, and then also the champagne gold shimmer wall. So those are all my gold shimmer walls. Those are all the colors I have in gold. And they were like, oh my gosh, that is copper. So it really looks like a toasted almond sort of color. It is gorgeous. So I'm going to actually use that copper colored shimmer wall to do a very quick tutorial video for you guys, so you can see what that looks like. I am shimmer wall happy. I'm in my shimmer wall season. I'm living my best shimmer wall life, and I get to take it all down to this storage facility right now. So that makes me super happy. So when I went through all the colors that I have in my inventory, I'm going to try to remember them all. Might not, but I can safely start with purple because I used that very recently. So I have purple. I also have blue, And I was wrong when I said in the when I was showing you guys the content of my car that I shouldn't have 2 blue boxes. I do. I actually ordered that much blue shimmer wall. So I do have purple, blue, red, hot pink, black, silver. I have golden, which is a very super bright gold. I also have light gold, rose gold, champagne gold, and now copper. I also have white and iridescent. And I'm thinking that I'm forgetting a color. I'm not sure. I think I've forgotten a color, but there's a lot. And I have quite a bit of each color. So I tend to try not to just get 24. I try to get as close to 100 panels of each color as I can. I noticed today that I'm probably going to need to order some more silver to get to that number. 100 silver shimmer wall panels, as well as the golden color, which is that super bright gold. Almost looks like that Chinese gold. Yeah, that I need to order more of that. So to get to the 100 count. I have like 100 white, 100 blue. I have like maybe 50 or 60 purple. I have 100 red, 100 hot pink, 100 rose gold, 100 light gold. But it's the other colors that I don't have 100 in. So I'm going to have to order some more. And I like to have that quantity, right? Like 100. Because if I want to do like a 10 by 10 wall, or just something really expansive, you need to have those kinds of numbers so that you can actually build out a scene that looks like that. So I'm getting ready to pull up here to my storage unit or storage facility, and then I'll take you guys inside and show you what that looks like, and then I'm gonna unload all these things, and then my goal honestly is to come back here so that I can do another delivery, because I just want to get as much stuff out of my house as possible to just kind of create my space, right, without having to fight to move around boxes and balloons and curtains and all kinds of stuff. So in a little bit I'll just show you guys what my unit looks like, so stay tuned. All right guys, so here I am getting ready to head inside. So let me just open this door. Bridge it open. I'm like shoving y'all see that, like I don't know if you can see it, but shoving this brick in front of the door to keep it open. All right, and so this is the facility, and you can see the lights just come smack on. This is my unit. There's my padlock. I encourage you guys to get a lock like this because no one can actually break into it. All right, so I'll open up and then I'll bring you guys back. So guys, this is the interior of my unit. Like I said, it's not big, but it has a lot of vertical space, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna get out the way and just kind of show you guys what the interior of my unit looks like. All right, so I've got all of my chargers up against the back wall, and yeah, these are all chargers. These are all chargers. Listen, I don't know how much of this you can see, and it's probably too dark for you to really see it all, but all of this are chargers, like bags and bags and bags on top of bags that go all the way here. And then you see these are like all chargers. It's just a lot, okay? All of this is chargers. It's crazy, but yeah, I've got a lot of that. And so now I'm going to head out and unpack my car and bring everything in. And of course I won't be able to show you that because I don't have a means of holding this camera and recording and carrying stuff at the same time. So when I pack it all in, I'll just show you what that looks like. So you see that there is some floor space here right now. Oops, I don't know how good a quality this video will be, but there's floor space here right now, right? I've got some good floor space, and as you can see, I'm utilizing some of that vertical space, and I do need to bring shelving in here. So can y'all see how tall this goes? This is crazy. This is an 11-foot I think it's probably even 12. Because my ceiling is at a pitch. So there is a tilt. I think it starts out at 11 and goes up to 12, if you can see all that. But anyway, I've got some decent floor space left here, so I'm going to bring in my shimmer wall now, my shimmer walls, all of my walls, and throw them in here. And then I'll show you what it looks like, what my poor floor space looks like after this is all done. All right, guys. All right, so I'm all done unloading everything and putting it in the unit itself. I just kind of want to give you guys a glimpse of what that looks like in here now. So you will see that as I back into my unit, we have all of these boxes here, all shimmer walls, everything you see here, all the way up, all shimmer wall, different colors. Okay, so you can see where, well, this box needs no markings at all or any indication of what it is, because it's the purple shimmer walls that are in here. So I just know that box because it's just cute and everything, and the purples are in here. But then you have boxes like this down here that where you can't see, like I've marked it on the top. All right, so you can see it says rose gold on the top, but you can't actually see anything on the side. So I realized that in doing this, I actually have to, come back with my magic marker and just label the boxes on the sides so that you guys can see what they are. Because some of them actually say, like, you know, red shimmer wall, right? Gold shimmer wall, if you can see that. And up here, I want to say this says silver, right? And you can see that. But the other boxes, there's like, you can't see. Like, I know this is hot pink, and this is hot pink as well. This down here, I have no earthly clue like what color this is. So I've got to come back and just relabel stuff, and then that's pretty much it. But I am hot, I'm tired. Actually, I'm not as hot as I thought I'd be, but I am tired. And you know what? I'm not even as tired as I thought I'd be. God is good. I have energy for everything I need to do today. But I am going to say goodbye to you for now, and I'll see you again real soon, okay? I have some tutorials coming, so stay tuned for all that great content. Thank you, guys. And remember, I'm Susan. This is Studio SG. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so every time I go live with content, you get notified. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.